When Epomaker sent their slew of keyboards, the RT100 was one of them. It is a 95% keyboard, and they sent us the retro white color equipped with their own Epomaker Seesaw silent switch. And yes, I do love silent switches, but that is not really the main point of today's video, and it can be configured with different switches on their website as well. So for our unit here, it also comes with the optional smart screen or mini TV as I want to call it, and it is priced at $115.99. I think that this is a fantastic pre-built keyboard that you should consider if you are looking for this kind of keyboard layout. This keyboard managed to surprise me in many ways, and let me show you why in today's video. So this keyboard here, the box of it is very simple, so there are some feature highlights and whatnot. We're not gonna go through all of them, so I will just open it right now. Inside here, you have the keyboard itself, and you also get a very nice dust cover as well, which I very appreciate them including this in a box. Then user manual for the smart screen. We will get to this later. It's kind of funky. And then this is the user manual, which we have to go through a bit later. And then as for the pack of accessory, this foam box here actually has the mini display inside. Let me just take it out. We also have a combo key switch and also keycap puller, and then a funky cable, which is kind of reminiscent of aviator-like style of cable, this kind of protector thing here, but we're gonna use our own cable in this video. So as mentioned earlier, this is a 95% keyboard layout. It's pure plastic and it has a very nice overall quality. And this knob here is somewhat special, very clicky, and you can also press it down to play and pause your music as well. This keyboard also has triple connectivity modes, so we can use it with either cable mode, Bluetooth with up to 3 more devices that you can toggle between F, N, Q, W or E, and you can also connect it with the included 2.4 GHz dongle as well. Now the dongle is stored in this little compartment here, and I think it is really well hidden, so you can just pry it off and then the dongle comes out like this. And this works reliably if you have direct line of sight with zero obstructions. And since our unit comes with this little mini display here, it goes into the compartment actually, and despite its small size, you can actually turn it on and then you can see it displays quite a lot of information there. So as you can see, it displays the time, the date, the temperature, which is actually the temperature of the city that you are living in, which you have to key in inside the software. And then we can also see what kind of connection mode that it is using. Currently Bluetooth 1 is searching. I can just hit off because we're using it in cable mode, then it will show what connection mode it is actually using. And I've also customized the GIF here, and it is the music cat. I don't know what's this thing called. It's the meme. You get it. And we can also see the CPU usage here as well, which we will get to later. So onward with the software for a while. And once we open it up, I just have to say the software is a bit rough. It's kind of laggy. The interface is not really that intuitive, and for example, as you can see right here, the time and date is in its default 00 state. What I'm gonna do is head into the sketchpad menu inside the software, click on adjust screen time, then it will change the time and date. As for the CPU usage, you know what, let's dig back this paper because I can't get it to work on my other PC. So it says open the RT100 driver, click the sketchpad menu, click upload file, and then scroll down to system information. Upload file, scroll all the way down to upload. Does it work? It does. It shows 2% now, which on my other PC it shows 1%, but I was playing a game, so it shouldn't be 1%. So I'm not sure how accurate the CPU utilization measurement really is. And as for the temperature, since we are already in this menu here, you can see it says enter city name to obtain the weather. I just type in Selangor Because I tried Kuala Lumpur, it doesn't work because it doesn't take in spacebar. So it will take a while. Then you can see Selangor temperature has been taken, and then it shows 31 degrees Celsius, which is rather warm right now. That's pretty much the feature that is available on this mini display. If you want to customize the animation, you can download animation from other people by heading into Share Pictures, if I'm not wrong. Then you can select from a list of them. They will auto sort the most popular one for you as well, which is how I found this. So you can see this is the list of top rated GIF animations that are made for this mini display here. When I uploaded this cat dance to this keyboard, it took like 5 minutes, and you can only do it in wired modes, which is why I connected it with a cable. I'm not going to change it now because I will have to wait for 5 minutes, so we'll proceed with other features available on this keyboard, so you can customize whatever you want to do with all of these keys. That's good. Lighting, you have quite a lot of them, but changing between lighting is kind of laggy and it's not that responsive. So yeah, as you can see here, you have lots of it available. You can select the speed and whatnot, and option here means the direction. And I'm not going to touch any of the RGB for now. You can also set your macro and all of those stuff. So overall, I can see where Epomaker is going with the software of this keyboard. You can customize the mini display however you want, and there's a community going on. So, you can make your own animations and share it with other people for them to download as well. And you can even upload your settings to your own personal account and then download it on other units of the RT100 too. I also want to highlight the battery life of this keyboard a little. If I want to use this mini display on this keyboard here, then that 5000 mAh battery will not last that long. At most is about 2 to 3 days because I kind of use my keyboard a lot on a daily basis, and I can see the battery meter here keep on depleting throughout the entire day with that mini display on. This is just something that I want to highlight because that mini TV is part of the main selling points of this keyboard. Now I have to say that the typing experience on this keyboard is rather fantastic. I absolutely love the keycap textures, and the profile was a little bit weird to me at first, so I took a bunch of pictures to compare it, but I realized that their website is written there that this is using an MDA profile. And it also has big centered legends, which I also prefer. Some might complain that the RGB won't shine through as much because there is no translucence on the keycaps themselves, but that is up to your personal preference. I don't use RGB anyway, so I think this is a nice underglow for me. I do have to say that 95% keyboard layouts are just not my cup of tea. I always type using the right shift key. Yes, I'm one of those weird people, and it threw my muscle memory out of the window. Even the arrow keys are not placed in my usual position. However, this is all personal preference. I absolutely love how the Epomaker Sea Salt Silence switch doesn't really feel mushy when you mash the keys, and it also has that responsive, springy feel as well. Moreover, it is also very silent and creates that thumpy feel that I always seek on silent switches. For comparison, here's how my own Leopold FC7550 RPD with the Cherry MX silent rate switches sound like, and I'll have to say this Epomaker Sea Salt switch is just better, and it is also factory loop, whereby the Cherry MX silent rate is just scratchy for now. And for another comparison, here's how my Keychron Q3 sounds with the Kailh Deep C switch at the top part here. Then spring swap loop Cherry MX silent rates on this section. Personally, I do prefer the Epomaker Sea Salt silent switches in this case, followed by the modified Cherry MX silent rates, and then the OG silent rates, and finally the Kailh Deep C switch, because I just think that the Kailh Deep C switch, even though they call it silent, it is more clacky rather than silent. We can also swap out all of the switches on this Epomaker RT100 since it is hot swappable and the PCB also have 5 pins. So for the price of $115.99, I do think that this is an amazing keyboard. The quality is comparable to Leopold standards, but it does come with even more features. I'm very impressed with this keyboard, honestly, and that's it. If you have any questions regarding this keyboard, do leave them down in the comment section below. And Epomaker does have a lot of keyboards, so if you're interested, check the link down in the description below as well, and we'll see you guys in the next video.